Good morning, class. Basketball is a fast-growing sport in Nigeria. Our national teams, Tigers for men and Tigers for women, have made Africa proud at the Olympics and FIBA tournaments. Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt have active basketball leagues, and Nigerian players like Hakeem Olajuwon have become NBA legends. Today we advance from basic dribbling and shooting to professional-level skills, offensive systems, and defensive strategies that WAEC and NECO regularly examine. The basic skills you know from JSS, dribbling, passing, shooting, and defending, now become more refined at SS level. Let us study advanced techniques. Advanced dribbling skills. Crossover dribble, switching the ball quickly from one hand to the other in front of your body to change direction and confuse a defender. Used by NBA stars like Allen Iverson and Stephen Curry. Behind the back dribble, passing the ball behind your back while dribbling to switch hands and protect the ball from a reaching defender. Between the legs dribble, dribbling the ball through your legs to change direction quickly, used when a defender overcommits to one side. Hesitation dribble, hesi slowing down briefly to make the defender think you are stopping, then exploding past them with speed. Advanced passing techniques. Bounce pass, passing the ball so it bounces once and reaches a teammate's hands. Used when a defender's arms are raised. The ball should bounce at approximately 2/3 of the distance to the receiver. Overhead pass, both hands above the head, used against a short defender or over a crowd. No-look pass, passing to a teammate without looking at them to deceive the defense. Magic Johnson and LeBron James are masters of this. Alley-oop, a lob pass thrown near the basket which a jumping teammate catches and dunks or lays in before landing. Advanced shooting techniques. Bank shot, bouncing the ball off the backboard into the basket. Effective at 45-degree angles on either side. Hook shot, a shot where the arm swings upward in an arc, making it difficult to block. Hakeem Olajuwon's hook shot was legendary. Floater, a teardrop, a shot released high above the defender's reach while running toward the basket. Used by shorter players against taller defenders. Step back jumper, stepping backward to create space before rising for a jump shot. Used by Kevin Durant and James Harden. Three-point shot, any field goal attempted from beyond the three-point arc, approximately 6.75 meters in FIBA competitions. Basketball teams use organized offensive systems, plays designed to create open shots. You must know this for WAEC. Screen and roll, pick and roll. A teammate sets a screen, stands still as a barrier, to block a defender, allowing the ball handler to drive past. The screener then rolls toward the basket to receive a pass. This is the most common play in professional basketball. Triangle offense, developed by Phil Jackson and used by Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers to win 11 NBA championships combined. Players form a triangle on one side of the court, spacing the defense and creating multiple passing options. 5 out, open post. All 5 players start outside the three-point arc. This creates driving lanes and spacing. Modern NBA teams frequently use this because players can all shoot three-pointers. Fast break, running quickly to the offensive end before the defense can set up. Requires the rebounder to outlet the ball quickly to a guard who sprints up the court. A successful fast break creates a 3-on-2 or 2-on-1 advantage. Motion offense, no set plays. Players move continuously using cuts, screens, and pass and go actions. Teaches players to read the defense and make decisions. Effective for school and university teams. Offensive fundamentals, 5 principles. 1. Spacing, keep sufficient distance, approximately 4 to 5 meters, between players to make defense difficult. 2. Ball movement, pass to find the open player rather than holding the ball. 3. Player movement, cut toward the basket after passing, give and go. 4. Attack the paint, drive to the lane to draw fouls or create layup opportunities. 5. Transition, attack before the defense is set whenever possible. Defense wins championships. Understanding team defense is essential for your WAEC examination. Man-to-man defense, each defender is assigned to guard one specific opponent. This is the most common and fundamental defensive system. Each player is responsible and accountable for their assigned opponent. Zone defense, defenders guard areas of the court rather than specific players. When an attacker enters a zone, the defender challenges them and passes the attacker to the next zone. Types of zone defense. 2 to 3 zone, 2 players guard the perimeter, 3 protect the paint. Strong against drives but vulnerable to 3-point shots. 3 to 2 zone, 3 across the top, 2 at the baseline. Strong against 3-point shooting, vulnerable to the mid-range corner. 1-3-1 zone, 1 player up front pressuring the ball, 3 across the middle, 1 at the back. Creates trapping opportunities but requires excellent communication. Full court press, applying defense over the entire court from baseline to baseline. Used to force turnovers and speed up the pace of the game. Nigeria used pressing defense in the 2021 Olympics to upset teams with more experience. Press break, the offensive system used to counter a full court press. Uses safe passes, spacing, and a secondary ball handler to advance the ball. Help defense, when a defender leaves the assigned player to help stop a drive to the basket. The abandoning defender's teammates rotate to cover the open players. Requires communication and trust. Let us practice WAEC style questions. Question 1. Describe the screen and roll play. Answer. The screen and roll, also called the pick and roll, involve an offensive player setting a screen by standing still to block a defender, allowing the ball handler to dribble past freely. The screener then rolls, moves quickly, toward the basket to receive a return pass and score. It is the most common play in basketball. Question 2. Distinguish between man-to-man and zone defense. Answer. In man-to-man defense, each defender is assigned to guard one specific opponent anywhere on the court. In zone defense, each defender guards a designated area of the court and challenges any opponent who enters that zone. Man-to-man holds individual defenders accountable. Zone defense requires team coordination to cover all zones. Question 3. What is a fast break in basketball? Answer. A fast break is an offensive transition where a team attacks quickly before the opponents can set up their defense. It typically begins with a defensive rebound, a quick outlet pass to a guard, and rapid dribbling up the court. A successful fast break creates numerical advantages like 3-on, 2 or 2-on-1 situations. Question 4. Name 3 advanced dribbling moves and briefly explain each. Answer. 1. Crossover, switching the ball from one hand to the other in front of the body to change direction. 2. Behind the back, passing the ball behind the dribbler's back to switch hands and avoid a defender. 3. Hesitation, HESI, briefly slowing down to freeze a defender before accelerating past them. Question 5. What is spacing in basketball offense and why is it important? Answer. Spacing means positioning offensive players at sufficient distances, approximately 4 to 5 meters apart, across the court. Good spacing forces the defense to guard a wider area, creates driving lanes for the ball handler, and ensures that defenders cannot easily help without leaving their own players open. Nigeria's basketball future is bright. Tigers and Tigers are inspiring a new generation. Train hard, study tactics, and always play as a team. Powered by Lightech Academy academy.lightech.com.ng NERDC-approved SS1 Physical Education.